Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Atlanta. Welcome to ISTE 2014. And welcome to the opening Ignite session. If you haven't been to an Ignite session before, you are in for a treat. You get to learn about 13 topics from 13 presenters in a very short time. Each of these presenters has provided 20 slides that they will cover in 5 minutes. They'll be moving fast, so you need to listen carefully. All of the topics are innovative. They're right on the edge. They're wonderful topics. They'll be very beneficial for you. And we're very excited that you're here to be part of the audience and make this happen. Without further ado, our first presenter.
Afghanistan, Pakistan. What are the first images that come into your mind when I say these words? Shout it out. War, mountains, terrorism. If you said war or violence or Taliban, you're not alone. You're on par with the news and Google's search engine. These were the first images that came up on the day that I made this presentation. And as one of my students here in Atlanta analyzed, these images accost us from all sides. When the primary images that we have of a place are war and terror, or to think closer to home, gang violence and drugs and poverty, we start to see the world as us and them. That limits our students and ourselves from addressing the problems in our lives and our world. But when students do have the chance to deeply connect with the thems of their lives, war and terrorism turn into these images: possibility. But only 1% of young people have the chance to learn these lessons through physical exchange. Virtual exchanges, however, make it possible for every young person, like Nahida in Kabul, to access a true cross-cultural education. Global Nomads Group runs these exchanges and recently connected Nahida's classroom to peers in Somalia and the US. Before the program, Nahida told me that when she thinks of Somalia, all she pictures are ashes, just perhaps like her peers in the US think of Afghanistan. But after, she wrote this email to her Somali peers. And she transformed her image of negativity and mistrust to one of wanting to work together. Students like Nahida and her peers in the US, like in this survey, know that understanding other cultures is vital to their success in an increasingly globalized workforce. And they also know that we will have to work together across borders in order to solve all of the problems that our generation has not yet fixed. UNESCO reports that intolerance, war, and economic instability are on the rise and agrees with these students. UNESCO and these students know that at no point in history has it been more important for our classrooms to go global. Global Nomads Group does this. We connect young people across borders and give them the chance to collaborate in order to create change in their lives and communities. We know that we can do this cheaply. You can do this cheaply at low cost in every school. Our programs pair classrooms using project-based curricula, video conferencing, and online networks. We align to Common Core and all other national education standards so that you can integrate this within your classroom walls. Our students, like the ones you see here, develop skills to have the tough conversations that we adults avoid. I have seen 12-year-olds in DC and Pakistan maturely debate drone strikes, and Jordanians and Americans unpack stereotypes of Islam. And alongside these tough conversations, there is a grand opportunity for students to see the humanity in each other, even when they don't speak the same language like those in Kabul and Kentucky. These conversations continue online in their everyday lives, online where students post assignments, share news and ideas, and ask questions. And in every G&G program, our students collaborate. These paired classrooms identify local and global problems that they want to change and create projects to solve them. This group in Karachi did an environmental awareness walk and rally in their community. And this group in the Bronx co-designed a mural with their partner school about tolerance. The student leader of this school in the Bronx had convinced her low-resource school administrators and 30 students to participate in the program as an extracurricular, changing stereotypes of her own neighborhood. This group of middle school students in Rawalpindi, Pakistan, and their partners in Massachusetts decided to tackle the issue of terrorism that impacts both of their countries and created a survey and a campaign to identify solutions, all through virtual exchange. Nahida's partner school in rural Kentucky created this website you see here to break down stereotypes. Their educator, Randy, by bringing virtual exchange to one classroom, transformed the culture of their whole school district. Randy believes, like I do, that every student should have a cross-cultural exchange experience by the time they graduate high school. It's not a nice to have, it's a need to have, because this is how we foster a generation of Nahidas who can overcome intolerance and terror, succeed professionally and academically, and interact with the world based on empathy. Thank you.